First of all, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity for this interview. Basically, the company is in a 30 billion payment card industry market, meaning debit and credit cards and prepaid cards. The market value is roughly about $350 billion worth of point currency, meaning points that are accumulated on credit cards and debit cards that are now in customers' account ready to be spent. And 50% of the customers today would be willing to change their card if they could have a better experience and better benefits with another bank. So our whole idea behind our company is to create new user experiences and to make sure that we enhance the loyalty with the customers to their existing bank. First of all, I think we play in a global in a global payment transaction ecosystem where multiple parties are part of this ecosystem, such as the banks that are issuing the payment cards, the debit and the credit cards. And then you have the card holder that is willing to spend trillions of dollars a year at different merchants. You have the merchants that are wanting the more foot traffic into their stores every day, and Mobi724 is kind of in the middle of this triangle to be able to entice incremental spend into the ecosystem. This is $1 trillion, multiple trillions of dollars spent globally on an annual basis. And our first market entry, we're focusing in phase 1 of our global growth initiative to focus in the LEC region into the Latin American countries, whereas today we are entering our initial growth phase where we are already present in 5 countries, and in 2020, next year, we will be moving into 8 countries, which is part of our global expansion plan. So we are first to market in the Latin American countries, the LEC region. We have completed multiple strategic partnerships in the last 18-24 months. We are actually today present in some 5 different countries, and next year we will be going into 8 countries. All our solutions are into the monetization stage. In the last year, we added the travel and entertainment component to our offering, which we made a big deal in Latin America with Despegar, which is the equivalent of the Expedia company in the region. And our technology enables to do cross-border programs around the world. And of course, we are almost completed our artificial intelligence component that we will start monetizing next year. So we feel very confident that we have all the tools that are necessary for our global expansion. In the past 18 months or so, the company has acquired more than 5 years experience in business intelligence. And in the past 18 months, we've been upgrading to develop our artificial intelligence solution. In the past 3 months or so, we've tested with 2.8 billion credit and debit card transactions to test our algorithm. So basically what we want to do with the AI offering is to be able to send the right offer to the right customer at the right time. Everything about this is all about delivering what we call profitable experiences. The customer will receive an offer which they will use at a merchant, as an example, a cashback, or the ability to be able to pay with their points at the merchant level. And all these profitable experiences are at the same profitable for the bank, because basically what we are trying to do is to capture, to enlarge the market for digital payments versus cash. Like, to give you an example, in Canada today we have about 65% of the transactions that are being done with a credit card and a debit card. In the LEC region, Latin American countries, is 20%. So for us to be able to do incremental spend on payment cards, the market is a huge potential growth for the market, and at the same time, it's a profitable experience for the merchants because they will have the ability to target the right customer to go spend at their store level. First of all, in 2020, we are entering what we call our fast growth phase of the development of the company. Our solution have been built. We have solutions that are scalable globally. Right now in November, we have a very solid sales pipeline that we will be able to monetize in 2020. And as I mentioned earlier, our artificial intelligence capabilities, we will be able to start monetizing them in the first quarter of 2020. We are right now present in the Latin American countries. In 5 countries, we will be expanding to 8 countries, so 3 new countries. And today we have very key relationships with Visa, with global banks such as HSBC. And in the past couple of years, we've developed new relationships with travel and entertainment with Despegar, which is the equivalent of Expedia. And this is a very profitable segment of our business. So basically, we feel confident that with the offering that we have in the marketplace, we have all the tools that are necessary to be very successful and create shareholder value in the coming years to come.